Hey everybody, Tim Mooney here from the Timothy Mooney Repertory Theater. Things have been quiet lately, not a lot of bookings, but a couple of conferences this winter. Mostly, as many of you know, I've been getting settled into a new place in Michigan, and I've been learning new tricks like working with floor sanders and steaming wallpaper off of walls, and actually operating a small chainsaw as I cut down some various tree limbs while hopefully leaving my own intact. So since we've been in low impact mode for a while, maybe you could use a reminder of the responses that our shows have gotten in recent years. So while I talk here, we'll just paste in a crawl of some of the accolades that these shows have picked up. Because things are about to get a lot busier. I've got 4 fringe festivals, starting with Tampa in May, Kansas City in July, and Minnesota and Indianapolis in August. I'm guessing maybe half of you guys, of those most likely to be watching this video, live pretty close to one of those. It's thrilling to be back on the road again, and I'm especially excited to present not only the first fringe performances of Breakneck Romeo and Juliet at 3 of those fringes, but also to present the world premiere of Breakneck Midsummer Night's Dream at the Minnesota Fringe. As big a deal as it is to premiere a show, this is an even bigger big deal. I've spent most of the last year developing Breakneck Midsummer Night's Dream, and it's going to be our very first multiple actor show. And it's not one, but actually 5 other actors I'm adding. Yes, 6 of us will be descending on the Twin Cities for the premiere of Breakneck Midsummer Night's Dream. And I think this version is going to be kind of amazing, if I do say so myself. I'll be playing Theseus and Demetrius and, Bottom. If this does work, Breakneck Midsummer Night's Dream will be our main show for Fringe Season 2024, which means this is going to be the most expensive summer ever for the Tim Mooney Rep. The great news is that we are up for a major grant this coming October, knock on wood, God bless America. If we somehow manage to survive this summer, we will be in a much better position to take on risks like this and expand our reach. This grant will target something far more ambitious even than Midsummer Night's Dream. We're taking on Shakespeare's entire catalog, breakneck style, assuming I live long enough to see it through. Anyway, a 6-person show means 6 salaries, 5 actors, not counting myself, and a production coordinator. More costumes, more scenery, and all the stuff that comes with it. Thankfully, we just picked up a terrific donation, $2,500 from the Jewish Federation of Nashville. That is going to cover about a third of this summer's budget. There's still about $5,000 in various fees and expenses for our biggest show ever. Nobody's getting rich here. I'm working without a salary this summer. I'm just hoping that 6 months from now, when that grant does come through, we won't have already gone broke. In addition to Midsummer in Minnesota, I get to share our new Romeo and Juliet with Tampa, KC, and Indy. Maybe I'll see you there. Or maybe your children or grandchildren will catch one of these shows when I bring them to local schools this fall. And then maybe The Tempest? I've already started research on The Tempest. Anyway, somewhere in the text or notes attached to this video, there's a link to our fundraising campaign or our Patreon campaign or just a donation button. We'd love to have your support, whatever that might look like. We will sell a few tickets this summer and hopefully recoup a bit of these costs, but making sure that our guest artists get paid is our main driving priority. Thank you so much for keeping us going this long and for furthering our impact as we make Shakespeare accessible and fun for a new generation of Shakespeare lovers as well as the next. We hope to see you on the road very soon, and more than all that, thanks so much for not clicking away, but for stopping by that donation button before you move on to that next cute cat video. I hope to see you this summer. Thanks.